Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Coach Adrian. I am a relationship expert. I help people from all over the world find happiness in love. Sometimes through a carefully crafted game plan during their breakup recovery process. Oftentimes people coming out of marriage or long-term relationships, and I love what I do. And I'm trying to provide you with as much content as possible to help empower you in this process of getting back with the one you love. A common theme, something that I always talk about to people that I coach and also on my blog articles, and I hope that you have checked out my blog because there's so much content there, is this notion of staying friends with an ex. I've done videos on this topic, but questions keep coming up and I need to hammer this point home. A lot of people are fearful of staying friends with an ex, of being just friends with an ex. And I understand why. Trust me, you love this person, you've developed feelings, you have your habits and you call each other pet names, etc. And being friends with an ex seems like the scariest thing in the world. Now, a few things. Number one, you have to realize that a lot of times in order to get back with an ex, we need a communication platform. Ultimately, we need to be able to showcase to an ex that we are compatible, that you can be trusted, that you can make them happy, and or to reseduce them. So oftentimes we need to get away. We need to do a radio silence or to distance yourself from an ex for a while before reestablishing contact. But in some cases, it's not necessary. And if you agree to stay friends, when they say to you that I hope that we can stay friends or we can stay in each other's lives, etc., if you manage to put your feelings and emotions aside and you take them up on this opportunity, if you have a clear plan and if you're level-headed, if you control your emotions, this can be a shortcut to towards getting back together. That's number one. Obviously, if you're tremendously hurt, you cry and you've begged and you've pleaded and you can't be around them without breaking down, then obviously being friends with an ex or trying to be friends with an ex is not a good idea. You first need to protect yourself, your psyche, and heal and make sure that you're in a good place, right? But staying friends with an ex is an opportunity, and that's what I want you to understand. It can be an opportunity. I hear people tell me, I'm afraid to get stuck in the friend zone, or I'm afraid that I don't want to see my ex start flirting with people. No one wants to see that, obviously, but you need to understand that it's a lot harder to get friend zoned than people realize, because you've been intimate, because ultimately one of two things will end up happening. Either you will hate each other, you will fight like cats and dogs, or you're gonna end up having intimacy and reconnect in some way that transcends friendship, that transcends the boundaries of friendship. And that's based on my experience. Of course, some people do end up getting truly friend zoned, but the odds are against that truly happening because you have a role to play. At any point, you can pull out. At any point, you can say, you know what, this friend thing, it doesn't work for me, right? It's not just up to your ex. Ultimately, it takes two to be friends, and you can pull out at any time. This is something that you need to really understand. So don't be overwhelmed by this notion of being just friends. If your ex tells you that they want to be friends, if you have the same social group, if you live together, etc., it can be an opportunity. And I talk about this at great length in my audio seminars, how to get him back, how to get her back. If you haven't done so, check them out. Tons of nuggets, so much information, and really being friends with an ex is not as bad as you may think today. Obviously, I don't want you to be just friends with an ex. It's just a stepping stone towards rekindling. And if you see it in that way and you have a clear plan, then it can make things so much easier and faster throughout your breakup recovery process. So if your ex has suggested that you guys stay friends, if your ex has been trying to reach out to you and you're not sure how to respond, share your thoughts in the comment section below, and myself or Coach Natalie, we will provide you with feedback. We'll tell you if you should be concerned or worried, or if it seems that it's an opportunity that is presented to you, okay? Ultimately, we are here for you and you know it. Leave your thoughts and questions below or reach out to me and we can talk about it during our coaching session and really go a lot more in depth. I wish you all the very best. Keep fighting the good fight and stay positive. Bye-bye.